Dear students, today in this small talk show, it's only for a few minutes, don't get worried, but the idea is to make you understand something. You know, if I point you something, it sometimes pinches. मैं अगर किसी को कुछ भी कहूँ कि तुम ऐसे दिखते हो या ऐसे दिख रहे हो, तो उसको हो सकता है बुरा लग जाए. बट अगर आप अपना खुद का मूल्यांकन खुद करोगे तो अपने आप सुधार कर लो. This talk show is going to open your eyes to one thing, that world is not ready to change, but you have to change. And if you change, then you will rise up to the place that you can make the world change. आपको दुनिया आपके हिसाब से नहीं बदलेगी, आपको दुनिया के हिसाब से बदलना है. और जब आप दुनिया के हिसाब से बदलोगे और दुनिया और आगे निकलोगे तो आप बदलाव करने लगोगे. We have a very good example of our honorable PM, Mr. Narendra Modi. Honorable Sir has initially changed himself according to the situation, and thereafter when he got the political power where he can make a lot of change, he has done it. Same thing applies to you. जब आप अधिकारी बनना चाहते हैं तो आपको अपने को बदलाव करना है. You should look, you should analyze yourself. Self-awareness is one of the best awareness. कहते हैं आप ही अपने स्वामी हो, आप ही अपने प्रभु हो, आप ही अपने देव हो और आप ही अपने दानव. You are the person who can make yourself God, you can make yourself demon, you can be the owner of yourself if you raise your confidence to that level. So let's go with this understanding. What is physical appearance? Now see, there are different people with different kind of physical appearance. I am a classical example where you have me with a clean shaved head and something different. And why did I prefer to go clean shaved? Why didn't I initially, I was smart enough, but why did I prefer this? Because when I did teaching for a long period of time, and particularly there were times when people with short-sighted attitude, people very close to me also, were talking with very narrow-minded approach, and they always used to think and understand things with fear, insecurity, jealousy, critical aspects, trying to look that we are trying to be smart young man. No. I was a teacher. I wanted to be a teacher. And I realized that if I keep grooming my hairs and start looking as smart as maybe Shah Rukh Khan, I'm not going to be an actor. I'm not planning to be a hero or that person. So I said, okay, now I'm going to define my personality with my physical appearance. So I said, okay, let's go for it. And I did it purposefully right from 2015 onwards and till date. I have regularly reduced. Yes, there has been certain treatment could have been done, but I went for zero treatment. I went for complete erasing. Why? Because I felt as a teacher that physical appearance was okay. It is okay. I'm not here to impress upon you that I'm a smart hero or a person who is to be romancing around or anyone for that matter. So why not I define myself? There are many perspectives people pick you out from. So you have to decide how you want to do it. Maybe I'm sounding odd, yes, with a very, what should I say, with a very lively skin, with the smart hairs, you look younger than your age. I'm already 56, but again, thanks to the skin, and still people call me little younger in my age. But why I define? Because I wanted to define my purpose. What is the story? Is this session about me? No, it is about you. But first you have to understand this example. Now when you walk in as an officer in the armed forces and you want to be an officer in the armed forces, your physical appearance defines you. You are short-heighted, your energy level is important. You are tall, your reasonable posture is important. There are many people who are tall and they walk with a bend. Their physical appearance and their way they carry has some contradictions. The way you look defines you. If you are not being careful about your dress, your hairs, your shaving, your neatness, you may be wrongly mistaken by people. Armed forces cannot afford that you look funny in your face. They have a hierarchical system. उनकी एक पद्धति है senior junior की, and daily shaving, looking smart is part and parcel for order of the army. इसीलिए आपको आर्मी ऑफिसर generally neat and clean and well dressed and well shaved मिलते हैं. Look at the videos of Sam Manekshaw, Honorable Field Marshal. Honorable Field Marshal Sam Manekshaw was always very, very careful about his shaving, and rather he used to shave twice or sometimes thrice in a day also. Whenever he used to go for a party in the evening, he used to again shave. And he has quoted this in his videos, which is already public. Because he used to keep himself absolutely fair and fine. If I remember my late father, the moment he was admitted in 2023, somewhere in December, January, into ICU, and after a few days when he became normal, the first thing he asked the doctor was, can you please arrange a night to get myself shaved, because I was not there. And he made sure when I came back after that to meet him during the visiting hours, early morning visiting hours, at 7 o'clock only he had got himself shaved and was looking neat and clean. I said, so how are you feeling? He says, I'm shaved, I'm fit. So these are certain things which was there in him. It is there in everyone and it should be there. If you are not looking neat and clean, some people develop aversion to you. आप अगर स्मार्ट नहीं दिखेंगे तो लोग आपके प्रति एक अलग भाव रख लेंगे. हो सकता है आप किसी से मिले ही नहीं हैं. You have not met anyone, but your physical appearance has made them deny meeting you. आपसे मिलना ही नहीं चाहते. There are some girls who dress themselves, carry themselves very glamorously. They walk in a typical style. और अभी वो बात ही नहीं की है, उनके intellectual points हमने पकड़े ही नहीं है. But because of their tendency and their physical appearance, they are graded differently by people. Similarly, there are boys. आप में से बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो जिम बॉडी करके अच्छे से एक लॉकेट लगा के वॉक इन करते हैं. And your physical appearance itself is speaking more than you. So somewhere you have to streamline. Streamline माने आपकी physical appearance वैसे ही दिखनी चाहिए जैसा कि परिस्थिति और आपका इच्छा है. It should not be something which is wrongly read. कई बार लड़कियां लोग शिकायत करती हैं, हमारे मल्टीकल्चरल सोसाइटी है इंडिया, और दे गिव अ वेरी डिफरेंट फिजिकल अपीयरेंस एंड देन दे कंप्लेन दैट दिस पर्सन गॉट आफ्टर मी. I do agree that the person is wrong, but I also agree the girl is also wrong, slightly. They have to define how they look in front of everyone. It is not about your privacy, it is about your conduct in the society. In your privacy, in your room, you have the freedom and you can dress yourself however, and you can look yourself the way you want to. But the moment you go out in society, where there is multicultural exposure, difference of opinion is natural, and if you don't know how to define your physical appearance, I'm sorry to say that you are poor, excuse me, but poor in understanding your personality also. So I request you that define yourself, look smart, have a neat shave. If you are a girl, put your pony properly, put yourself, look like a active girl. There are some girls who at an early age want to look like women. There's a difference. The way they carry themselves. You are beautiful as a girl because as a daughter, It is the pleasure of every organization to get young daughters into their family. That is why girls are married at a younger age and they are called girls. Because the moment you are that ready to change yourself, because when you become into training, you are trained to become a person. So if you are little flexible, and the flexible name is girl, and a little structured persona is a woman. Are you understanding? I am not discriminating. Please don't take me into controversy. I am teaching and teaching only. And the whole thing has to be understood. Your physical appearance has to define. You have to sit down with yourself in front of the mirror and try to define. How do I look? Okay, I'm going to carry. And never feel depressed with whatever you are. I have often seen when girls candidates assemble together, they are very watchful of each other's physical appearance more than anything else. Now that is the time when you have to identify how you will grade yourself so that you are comfortable. आप कई बार लड़कियां जब इकट्ठा होती हैं तो एक दूसरे को शारीरिक रूप से ही ज़्यादा पहचानने की कोशिश करती। उस समय अपने आप को परिभाषित करने का तरीका आपको खुद ढूंढना है, और अगर आप खुद पे काम करेंगे आपसे बेहतरीन कोई अच्छा नहीं। यस, आप अपनी मदर, आप अपने वेल विशर्स का लाभ ले सकते हैं ताकि आपको एक कॉमन आइडिया आ जाए कि हाउ यू हैव टू लुक। You have to be well dressed. You should be comfortable with your dress. You should not be conscious of your curves or your other things or whatever for that matter. Because there is no doubt that you are a girl. There is no doubt that you are a female gender. There is no doubt that others, how you will appear, will be looking at you. So you have to identify yourself and define yourself as an officer also. As an officer, we are looking for well uniformed, well dressed. Well uniformed means, uniform doesn't mean those green dress, blue dress or white dress. I'm talking about well uniform means a form of dress which you wear, which carries you well, which generates respect for you. There are many times some dresses generates respect for you. I mean, now I'm not taking you to the Noorjahan era. मैं वो नूरजहां के एरा में नहीं ले जा रहा हूँ कि आप ऐसे घाघरा और पता नहीं क्या क्या पहने हो with lot of jewelry. So we are talking of that your definition doesn't have to be of Noorjahan era, but it should be natural of present time. I always believe that a standardized form of looking well is the best form, non-controversial. Wearing simple, well-dressed, having neat looks, so that there is minimum chance of misinterpretation. आपकी मिनिमम चांस हो। मान लीजिए आप में से कुछ लोग गोल्ड चेन पहने बड़ी सी। Now you are again defining your personality in physical appearance. Similarly, you are dressing or you are looking in a different order. You are walking with this. Now there are people who have given an SSB interview and with this approach which gym teaches you, keeping your hands like this, and they have been taken as more of a wrongly, of course wrongly, because I know those boys, and then they corrected this impression and next time they got selected. Why? Because you did it. The SSB assessor is not going to do a ultrasound or a MRI with you. कोई पूरा MRI नहीं कर रहा है। तो आप अगर अपने फर्स्ट इंप्रेशन में फिजिकल अपीयरेंस में आपकी आंखों की अटेंटिवनेस भी मैटर करती, relaxation in your body. The backbenchers, please pay attention. So when your body looks relaxed, morning sir. Now I always tell you, don't make your small eyes or don't look with disinterested eyes. This also comes into physical appearance, does. So when you look with full attention, with full concentration, with full understanding, you not only look confident, you look composed, you look wonderful. Physical appearance आपके calm, composed attitude को बहुत देखता है. And if you are bulky, you have time, do your sit-ups, push-ups, and when you go there, at least have minimum of stomach. At 56, I have stomach, I do agree, but for few years down the line, was pre-corona, I never had. It was post-corona that we generally had those sleeping days, reading books, eating, doing nothing but reading. That is why the things developed. Never mind. So the final conclusion which I would like to tell you is their physical appearance should be healthy. You should sit, look alert. Now I don't want you to become rigid, but I also don't want you to look very lean. I want you to look healthy, look fine. Boys and girls, confidently. Girls, if they're standing, they can stand like this. But the way they carry themselves, the way they carry their body, the way they carry their posture is important. It defines you. It speaks of your confidence. It speaks of your acceptability. You talk to someone, what are you doing? The person will wrongly read you and will not react to you. Now how does that make you? Maybe that I've just bended it for some time, but galati ho jati. So look smart, look balanced, look neutral, have a cool look in your face. This is all part of physical appearance. And yes, body tone, talking of, the tone of talking, the way you talk, the politeness, yes. Learn politeness. Politeness is very important, but it should be coupled with firmness. Polite होना है पर to the point बोलना है, बस काम बन जाएगा. तो आपकी फिजिकल अपीयरेंस जितना ज़्यादा स्टैंडर्डाइज कर देंगे, जितना ज़्यादा स्ट्रीमलाइन कर देंगे, जितने ज़्यादा उसको कॉस्मोपॉलिटन, आई वुड कॉल इट कॉस्मोपॉलिटन कर देंगे, you will automatically become cool with the orthodox also, you will be cool with the modern also, you will be cool with the medium also. And that is the way you should pick up your physical appearance. Look good. If you are with the hairs, keep it well combed. There are many people who pick up different kind of styles of haircut. Please don't do that. Have a neat and clean haircut. Girls keep their pony or their bun, or if they use plaits, they make plaits. Choti banate hain, wo वैसे ठीक से बना लें. They should learn to carry themselves so that they look neat and clean, confident of themselves, and you have to do it by yourself. If you do it yourself, you will do a world of confidence for yourself. Every time getting critically critically examined by others is not fair. Many times you will feel bad. कोई आपको कहेगा कि ऐसा नहीं, ऐसा लगता है, तो आपको बुरा लग सकता है. There are some people presently use too much of religious representation. Please don't do that. We are looking for a very balanced organization. We don't want extreme. Though it is understood that you are from one religion, you may have certain thoughts, but you should balance it. You should have respect for all. That is how armed forces is, and that is how you should carry. I hope you've got some idea in this show. You've understood what I mean, and I hope you learned something from this. Particularly the people, the soldiers in the borders, they should look smart. They should not be too polite, not behave like Japanese, but they should stand firm, but with their word, their eyes, and their speaking and their style, they should show respect. That's okay. But totally bending down, that looks more servile than confident. वो आपका कमज़ोर दिखता है और कॉन्फिडेंट कम दिखता है. तो अपने आत्मविश्वास को परिपूर्ण कीजिए, अपना स्वयं विश्लेषण करिए. सेल्फ अवेयरनेस इज द बेस्ट. Understand from different perspectives. We'll keep educating you, keep making you stronger. God bless you. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.